Okay, Father, thank you so much. We really appreciate your time. As per our email correspondence, I'm finally here and I'm thankful that you've made time for this. Without further ado, we'll dive straight into our conversation with regards to some cultural practices, particularly the adult initiation. Now, let's start off with the Medang's very own houseman. I know you're in a position where you have come across documents or your personal encounter with people who have gone through that, or you have also had the privilege of witnessing such occasions. What is your take on Medang's houseman, where young men in the adolescence, they go through that process to become men?
In Sepik, I had often gone to the house tambaran in Sepik, and that's of course a much more elaborate display with big house tambaran and banis and all kinds of dramatic ceremonies and dancing but anyway, that would be the basic school that the teaching that I would give them, you know, that conversion is demanded of you, and you need a different way of thinking.
So basically, from your perspective, it's all about conversion.
Yeah.
It's about the mind, the character of individual young men who are going through that process, to encourage them to be responsible citizens, to live as responsible adults in the community, if I'm correct.
Yeah.
Okay. Now this is particularly interesting for me. I came across this last year, I believe, in my first trip out there to a village called Dugumor, and so we were there for some time, and then we witnessed, while girls were dancing the popular double war, the dance there, and then we noticed on their back marks, almost exactly like the Sepik men's on the back. And then later we asked, and then we found out that it's a skin piercing ceremony they go through to enter womanhood. So I think you've come across similar experiences on male, not women. Now, what do you have to say on that?
Once I was teaching religious instruction in the high school in Yangaru, and a girl stood up and walked out of the classroom. And I thought, what did I say? What did I say? And I said, why did that girl leave? They said, "Em Sikmunya." And I thought, how the hell did they know? How did they know? Anyway, she knew she was Sikmun. Apparently her parents were, thinking that she was close to her time. So they told her, the minute this happens to you, come home. So she had to walk 3 kilometers back to the village, and they made a teepee out of coconut leaves and whatnot, and taro leaves, and she stayed in this teepee 5 days. Now I'm saying this because I think that might have a universal aspect to it, that it's not just a Yangaru thing. And then when she comes out of the house tambaran on the 5th day, they give her a bowl of soup, nice coconut soup, and she puts her mouth to it and gives it back. In other words, she denies herself. So, and also they have some taro. They put taro on a stick and she puts her teeth to it and gives it back. So in other words, she's hungry, she's not supposed to have eaten and drunk anything for 5 days, and she sacrifices herself. Anyway, I'm impressed. I'm impressed, and I think it kind of, it says she is now ready, Blonkarim place, as they say. She is ready to look after others before she looks after herself.
As a woman and a mother who has lived most of the best part of her life in Medang, what do you hope to see in the next 5-10 years? What is lacking in Medang that you very much wish for?
Thank you. I really wish we're going to have some good leaders who are going to think about the people and get voted in there, not live in Port Moresby, coming back, live in Meteng, see our needs and address them. So I would like to see Meteng go back to his nice golden days where the women can watch soccer, the children can watch soccer at the Lywoodon field with these 4 big lights. Which used to be there before. We watched soccer until 12 midnight. No Spakman be bothering me plan. I would like to see that come back. I do not want to see this copper fence around Lywoodon. People must be able to watch the games freely from the road. I would like to see the seaside clean. And when you vote with God's guidance. Say a prayer as a family. We are advising as Caritas PNG. Stay in the house, pray, go and vote as a family. When you finish, go back home and pray that we're going to get good leaders.
Thank you, Mom. Thank you for your time. Thank you for all that you have presented. They are of great significance to our viewers and to our project. And we really appreciate your input here. I wish you all the best in whatever you do. With God's blessing.
Thank you so much.